So what are the best weapons for each vocation that you can get as early as possible? This is today's video. We're going to be going over each vocation and their best weapons that you can get as early as possible. Some of these are actually pretty damn good. I'm actually using one on my thief right now, and I've been using them for a while. And yeah, let's go over everything in this video, and I'll be showing you the locations as simple as possible. Let's start off with the fighter. If you come to Vernworth, this town right here, right in the middle of the map, and you come over to the west side and takes the ox cart from over this location, it will take you here. It will take you to the checkpoint rest town, this town right over here. Now, if you speak to the vendor inside this town, she has an all mace, a cutter sword that is a frost-crusted sword that robs its victims of all its warmth and thus life. It's an ice enchantment that never thaws. It's a solid weapon that you can get basically right at the start of the game. Next up is for the thief. Now, there's a main mission called the Nameless Village, which you get kind of at the start of the game if you do focus on the main quest. Now, this quest is going to take you to this very location, and basically all you have to do is just speak to this NPC at the top of the village. Now, if you just follow exactly where I'm going behind the top building or the main manor of this area, there's an underground bit. Now, if you just follow it through this, you will reach the end of it. He's going to give you another skill. Now, in this room in the back, there's a door that leads to a couple of chests. Now, in this chest, you'll get a couple of good things for the thief. And I say good, but it's actually pretty damn amazing. I've been using the same weapon since I got it. Next up, let's talk about the archer, the mage, and the sorcerer. Now, for this one, you're going to be able to find this area right over here called the Sacred Arbor, and it's all the way at the top of the map. Once you've unlocked Vernworth, you can take the west ox cart to this map point right here called the Checkpoint Rest Town. While you're traveling on the ox cart, you may get attacked halfway through, which will make traveling up north a lot easier. Now, I was actually attacked in this area right here, traveling from the rest town to Vernworth. I was stopped right around here, so all I had to do was basically follow this trail up the Sacred Arbor. I'll zoom out of the map so you can get a better idea of which way to go. Now, once you have made your way into this elven town, you're gonna need a pawn that can speak elf, okay? If you find one or get one, you can make a you can find a unique pawn by going to one of the rifts, and then you can actually come over here and speak to these Elvish characters. Now, you can also interact with them if you don't know Elvish, but if you do, you can go ahead and buy a bunch of great weapons for your sorcerer, your mage, and your archer. All of these are absolutely amazing weapons that you can get very much at the start of the game. Now, I should also mention, if you don't have a character that can speak this language, the layout for this is completely the same. For me, it will be in English. For you, it won't be if you do not have a character that can speak the language. But if you do remember the way that this is laid out, your buy is very much at the top, so you can go ahead and go into the buy section. If you want to sell or enchant, it's always in the same layout. For the warrior, what you want to do is come over to this part of the map called the Collapsed Mine. It's located between Vernworth and the same location we just talked about, the Checkpoint Rest Town. Now, right in the middle of the map is this mine. Now, if you go through it just like I will in this video background right now, you will be able to get to this very location. So once you went through it, you're going to find this part right over here. It's basically just at the start of the cave. Now, if you can't get up here, if you can't levitate like I can as a thief, you want a fighter on your team and you want to tell them to go. So, once you've told them to go, the fighter will come right next to you and be able to throw you up just like this.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Just like that, now you are up here. Well, you can collect some gold right here, and through this door, you will find a chest. Inside, you will get this sword right here called the Lifetaker. Now, this one's going to be great for you warrior players because it's an early game weapon and will definitely serve you right for a lot of the game. And that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to make a quick one, just show you guys the best early game weapons you can get near enough at the start of the game. Now, there's a lot more to go over, some pretty damn good weapons in other locations that I will show you, but that's more of like the end game quite, you know, far into the game, but we'll get into that in another video. There's some pretty good loot in this game, and I'll show you guys that in the other video that I'll be uploading very soon. Hopefully this helped, and hopefully I gave you guys a better start to the game, and I'll see you all very soon.